How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my Arrow If I Was the Showrunner series that I've been doing. You guys know you guys know what's up. This is for season 8, episode 3, entitled Wilson. So yeah, this is let's just get into it. I don't really have anything to say. It starts off with Beatrice and other Ninth Circle members having a meeting. They're all talking about how they can help defend themselves from Team Arrow, which we saw a little bit of in the last episode. There's a road that connects their base to the city, so they decide to block it off for now. We cut to them having barricades and trucks in front of the road, so it'll make it harder for Team Arrow to breach them. Beatrice is standing on top of one of the trucks waiting for Team Arrow to arrive. The intro plays. We cut to Oliver and Roy on Lian Yu. They're both making weapons out of provided materials for the Anti-Monitor. The Anti-Monitor's guards are watching them, making sure they complete their tasks. They won't stop looking at us, Roy whispers. You get used to it, Oliver tells him. Glad you two are working hard. I believe you deserve a reward, the Anti-Monitor says as he emerges from the shadows. Oliver turns around and sees someone he recognizes. It's Slade. Slade is in a broken down and dirty Deathstroke suit. Anti-Monitor is holding Slade back by his eye patch strap. Hey kid, Slade says to Oliver. Oliver begins to lose it. He starts screaming and yelling at the Anti-Monitor. Why do you keep bringing people I know to this damned island? He shouts. Because, the Anti-Monitor starts. This is purgatory. Anti-Monitor throws Slade onto the ground and tells him to get to work with Oliver and Roy. How do you get to you? Oliver asks Slade quietly. I was fighting off some people back in Gotham, Slade begins. Suddenly, I see this bright light come from the sky. Next thing I know, I'm here. Don't be so surprised, Oliver, the Monitor says. Oh, sorry, I read that in Slade's voice. Don't be so surprised, Oliver, the Monitor says. He sees everything. He knows your weaknesses. More so than I do. He figured you out. Just like he figured out my plan I had with you. He's talking about the Anti-Monitor. I don't know if I made that clear. Oliver gets back to work on making more weapons. We cut back to Team Arrow at the cabin. It's weeks later now. Renee is healed from his wound. Alright, I've had enough of this, he says. We need to go and find Oliver. The Ninth Circle are probably looking for us. There's no use. We have to stop them before we can look for Oliver, Diggle tells him. Okay, so let's frickin' stop them, Renee exclaims. I'm in, Dinah says. There's only one way this all ends. So you guys heading out? Felicity asks. Yup, Laurel says back. Let's do this, she says. Okay, I'll be on the comms, Felicity explains. Suit up, Diggle says. We cut back to the roadblock the Ninth Circle created. Where the hell are they? Beatrice asks. How do we even know they'll come? A Ninth Circle member replies. They want to protect their city. They'll show, Beatrice responds. We cut back to the island. Oliver, Roy, and Slade have finished their tasks for the day. The Monitor takes them back to their camp and ties them up against a tree. Funny, isn't it? Slade remarks. What do you mean? Oliver asks tiredly. It all started here, Slade says. I thought I'd never come back, Oliver adds. The episode ends. Okay, so that was episode 3 of season 8 of Arrow. Pretty short episode. Like, again, I keep saying it in these videos, but this is just a general idea. Again, I have written some dialogue, a lot of dialogue actually, for the characters that I think would be cool to add into the episode. Obviously, you would have to add a bunch of stuff to actually make it longer, but I don't know. If I translated it to screen, maybe added all the elements it needs, it could work. Like if I actually was the showrunner and maybe added a few things here and there. But again, this is just a general idea of how I'd like the episode to go. Not like a complete script, but it's somewhat of a script at the same time. You know what I mean? You feel? Anyway, guys, I'm going to try and get better at making them longer, maybe adding more things in there for realism and, you know, actually making the episode longer and making it breathe more, I feel. But yeah, let me hear your thoughts on this episode down in the comments below. And if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. Stay tuned for episode 4, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Boop.